Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Automation Empire. Our train is loading up with steel, and it's a very, very good sight to see. We're almost getting all 5 of these filled up, and now that I'm looking at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 cars, not 5. I don't know why I counted 5 before. Were there 5? I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the tape on that. It's probably more likely that I miscounted. But that's potentially a lot of income. And another thing I noticed, I think I said 36,000. That was actually 36,000 per car that goes out. So those numbers are making me a lot happier. And these are all getting fairly filled up right now, and we still got a little backup of steel here, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. We need to get research turned on, but I'm going to hold off on that until I finish the project, because as I learned a couple of episodes ago, we don't need to be tearing down any income-generating thing right now. Another thing that somebody pointed out in the comments is, are these connectors right here? We don't actually need those. They suggested it, and yeah, I removed them. It's enough just to teleport it out of this with the color set. Those guys are smart enough to suck it up, which is more tile savings, which is something that is good. So given that we've discovered trains now, and we don't need to crate up anything, this is all pretty obsolete. We're gonna leave it for now. I want to start making capacitors, like we meant to do like 12 episodes ago. And I'm thinking that this area right here is looking like a very promising place to do that. Since we have our gold right here, we have our iron right here, there's no sense in making a whole bunch of trains travel really far distances when we could just make a couple of trains travel very far distances. So let's go ahead, we'll roll the intro and get into making some capacitors. All right, so I'm not sure how much space we're going to need for this endeavor. We've got this area here open, and granted, it's just tracks that are going away and power lines, but I think this will be enough space to work with. All right, so what I think I would like to do is start utilizing some of our large storage tanks. Let's put one in the corner there. For gold coming in, and let's put one in the corner there for iron coming in. The placement really doesn't matter. I was just kind of looking for a convenient spot to lay track, and that looks good to me. Okay, so we'll set this one to, okay, you get orange, you get blue, and those will be our 2 inputs. Now, we were supporting roughly 3 machines off of one of these crate setups here, so I'm wondering if we can actually do 3 combinator rows here, or combiner rows. I keep wanting to say combinator. Combiner rows to get that moving, and I bet that we can. Let's see, did I make that an even number? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Of course I did. So we'll be a little off-center here. Yeah, I'm good with it. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, no, we can't center it. We'll semi-center it. We'll do that right there, and actually, let's go ahead and pull it off. 1. We're working on the really important stuff here, the centering of stuff. Okay, so that's going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces on that side, and 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces on that side. And then I think it just needs 2 spaces in front of it, if I am thinking about this correctly. Oh, we could have made this footprint much smaller. Very, very much so. Well, this will certainly work and allow for expansion in the future, right? That's how we have to look at that. Let's get a little bit better camera angle here. And get all of these inputs hooked up. Let's just make sure that that's going to work. Yeah, we can output to those to another large tank somewhere else. And let's just go ahead and just make sure. We'll do orange on that side. We'll do blue on that side, and green coming out. It's almost like it was meant to be set up this way. In. And in. And blues on that side. Yellow, orange. I don't know. I don't think I'm colorblind, but it's weird that sometimes I look at that and see yellow and sometimes I see orange. I'm not quite sure what that's about. Huh. Colors are weird. I'm going with orange because that is the color that I see right now. Okay, is all that correct? Everything but that right there. All this, I believe, is looking good. Okay, so all we should need now, I think, is just another storage tank. And we set that to green. I mean, is that it? I think that's it. Boy, that simplifies things a bit. All right, let's go ahead and pause here. And we need to basically get that gold right here, which doesn't seem like it's going to be too much of a problem. Let's go ahead. Let's see, delete all that. We do not need that train anymore. That train is currently... It's currently done. Okay, so we're done. We're done with gold. That train can be deleted. All right, we'll go and clean up the tracks here in a bit. I don't think there's any reason to go to a higher setup here. I don't know that we have room for it. But we'll just take this like that. And we're probably not going to need that big of a train. I don't know that there's any advantage to having more than one sucker upper. I'm not thinking that there probably would be. And let's run the iron line coming over here. One thing that would be really nice is just a delete line kind of command, where I could just click on this and it would go and detect that full line and just completely delete it. Railroad tracks, not so much of an issue, but with claw trains, it would be amazing. Let's see. This line is the one that is going to feed the ore, so we want to keep that one. Let's put a door there. We'll feed this coming this way, however big that train is going to be. And I think we'll curve. And you know what? I think I am going to raise it here, though, because it's a little bit further distance than the gold is. There's a hotkey for raising that. Unfortunately, due to my left-handedness, it's way on the other side, and I have not rebound that yet. All right, looking good. We could rearrange this track a bit to have it go down directly into there to optimize it a bit, but I don't think at this point I'm really going to worry about it. Okay, so you're bringing gold, you're bringing iron, and then we just need a train that is coming out. Let's see, you are no longer needed. Actually, this whole building is not needed anymore. We might be able to repurpose it for some other purpose. Now, you have iron. Which direction are you going? Okay, you're going to go drop that off. So we want to go ahead and let you do that. So we can get all that drained out. And then we just need We just need an export line going way over there to where the trains are. No problems at all. All right, so this should all be hooked up. We do not have an iron train on this line. I'm going to start out with 6. I don't think we need to go the full distance since it's such a short trip. And let's add 6 on here as well. And this doesn't need to go nearly as far back. Same thing for the iron as well. All right, and let's just unpause and see if this works anywhere near how I expect it to. I think I caught that a little late. Is this track going to be long enough? Think so. Okay, we're magically loading gold. Gold appears to be magically located, and then the fact that you don't need to suck that out, it makes a lot more sense. And it looks like we don't have like a bound throughput output thing happening here. All right, there we go. We've got capacitors. We have 2 capacitors. That is some great news. All right, we're making capacitors. We'll go ahead and let that run. This guy, we're going to go ahead and let him empty out. And, boy, could the train be any further away? I submit that it could not be. All right, let's see. Can we get another one of these on this side? We can. And another one? Can. Look at that. Goes down. Elon Musk tunnel system. That's what's going on here. Okay, so can we... Oh, that's going to cause a little bit of a thing, isn't it? Which direction are you going, train? Okay, you're going the way we want you to go. We can do level 2 there. That's going to be fine. So let's... Probably need to... Well, that's going to be reused for research, so this is going to be just temporary for income until we get our capacitors up and running. That's going to go that way, and let's see. When this empties out, we'll go ahead and remove it and move it back. For now, we'll just take this down. Let's see. We don't need that transfer tube there anymore. Okay, yeah, and when that empties out, we'll just empty it out and move it over here, and everything will be fine. That is that's 4. Okay, so we're not quite getting a full 5 or even a full 6. If we're not getting a full 5, we're obviously not getting a full 6. Okay, just like that, right? Okay, and then we'll have a train going that way. And actually, I believe what I want to do is just to optimize slightly where we can. I would like to get this one set up for the capacitors. And wouldn't you know, there'd be a power pole there. Are we on pause? Let's pause. We don't have nearly the income that we had coming in before. All right, so we'll get a train going there. We do have electricity. What is the largest train? That we can run. 16. Which is enough to fill up 4 of these. I'm not sure how that number's going to work out. I suspect not well. We might have to look into a way to run multiple trains, but we'll go ahead and just set it up for now and just see. So that's going to be a rather large minecart train coming out. And let's see, can we go ahead and raise the level? And let's see, do we need to raise it higher? If we're going to clear those labs, possibly. Let's see, can we even clear those labs? That's another question that I have. Ah, yes, we can. All right, we just take you on. You go this way. We can't go through the mountain. So we'll skirt the mountain. That. Take the high road here. And what are we looking like in here? We're not looking bad. One thing we could do, now that I'm looking at this, is we could run a train on this side of that and a train on that side of that. And I think that would work out pretty well. This one's skirting the inside of the mountain, so you would probably be better off being the outside track. That's going to come in. Okay, it's going to have to come in there because of the way that is offset. And let's see, let's take that down to level 2. And if I recall correctly, I think we can get a window here. Yes, we can. And put the track and just let the track go through that window. Yes. And what that gets us is the speed bonus coming into the factory. Is that going to be correct? No, not even a little bit. Let's take that back. We're going to need to put a squiggle in there. A level 2 squiggle. There we go. And then we can take it down. All right, and you'll be able to load up your stuff. And we'll just take that off into this direction. All right, I'm glad we put the extra space in there now that I'm looking at this. Sucker uppers, or spitter outers is what we need here. I don't think there's any advantage to putting 2, since those will only load 1 at a time. Is that it? Are we done here? That's going to pick up there. It's going to go all the way over here at a very, very, very slow speed. I think we're going to need 2. I think we're definitely going to need 2. But let's just get it working. This all looks good over here on this side. This all looks good over here on this side. We'll go ahead and make our train. Here, let's make it like here on the end. Okay, it doesn't have enough room. Let's unpause it so it'll go forward. All right, and then fill it up with the rest. Eventually, I would like to set it up where we're doing the box system there. I think that would be a very good thing to do. Any speed we can get there, because, man, these things are just sucking up the material. Is gold empty? Close enough. All right, let's come over here and watch our train. That's not going to be long enough, is it? We already know the one on the other side's not going to be long enough. Okay, you're coming in and grabbing some steel. We got 4 full ones there. Okay, and this will fill up 4. I'm not confident that we're going to be able to get another one before the train comes. As a matter of fact, I'm almost certain that is not going to be the case. But what I don't know is, can that guy do 2 trips in the time it takes for a train to come? I do not know. I'm doubtful. I'm very doubtful. Not only that, but we're going to need to run multiple trains just because this thing is going to be so full. We might even need to look into... Oh, no, that was just the right size. Okay, that's fantastic. We might need to look into adding even more. Yeah, that thing's filling up faster. Oh, gosh. We're going to have a whole new set of throughput issues here. Let's see, 36,000 a pop. That is definitely our steel train. I did not catch the numbers for the capacitors, but I'm sure they should be good. Yeah, I think the train's going to come before. All right, logistical challenges. I like those. But that is a lot of goodness there. That is going to start making us some serious money. 3,000 a pop, as opposed to our highest one, which was 2,200. Granted, we still have a little bit of a bonus there as far as the demand is concerned, but yeah, that should do us well. And this is no longer a thing. No longer a thing at all. And let's see, all these truck stops are no longer a thing anymore. So we should probably adjust accordingly. All right, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode where I guess it's going to be sending out more capacitors. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.